Good morning. Welcome to YAP. Today I'm joined by Jade. Jade is an intern, and it happens to be her last day. And her make a wish is to be on this podcast. So I just have to make it happen.
Yeah,
so,
it was
hi,
my
Jade.
one dream to come on this podcast.
Welcome, Jade. Tell the people about how you
Thanks.
just messed up meeting your boss for the first time ever.
Yeah, it was actually really embarrassing. I came in and Stan was sitting with clients. And I waved at him and he's like, "Hi, Jade." But I was in that middle point of walking past him. And he was in the middle of saying, "Nice to meet you in person." And I kept walking off.
Yeah.
And I was like, of course that happens to me.
Yeah.
And I was so stressed about it already.
Yeah.
So
Still
Stan,
is.
if
Still
you
is.
see this, nice to meet you too. And we'll know if you watch the podcast or not.
No, he watches
If you
every
reply,
Yeah.
reply in the comments, "Hi, Jade."
Yeah, he watches every podcast, so I'll be fine. So today marks the last day of your internship. How do you feel? How do we feel right now?
I'm obviously upset about it,
Yeah.
but really happy I took this opportunity because there was a point where I was like, I actually had a full-time job offer, but I turned it down to do this internship.
Yeah.
And I don't regret it because I've learned so much.
Fair.
And yeah,
Yeah. That's good. Learning
learning
and stuff.
Exactly.
And stuff. All right. I my legs still hurt, guys. Update for the leg day stuff. My legs still hurt. I'm gonna say this a little publicly. Hopefully, not everybody listens to it. But Laura has challenged me to to have a month of health and wealth kind of thing. So we've
cool.
challenged each other to do an hour of exercise, read for 15 minutes, eat well every day, and if we don't commit to that every day, it costs $5 to send to the other person.
That's
So I'm
cool.
gonna-
It's
yeah.
like a 75
Yeah,
hard
but
challenge.
like a 29.
That's cool.
And I'm gonna send Laura so much money this month. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be so bad, bro. All right. Speaking of health and wealth, Burger King.
Burger King.
Burger King is in the news because they came out with an ad over the last week or two, and the ad happened to go on the 29th of September, which happens to be the day that most babies are born in the UK.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I mean,
I'm trying
there
to
probably
backtrack
is a
it.
reason
I'm trying
behind
to backtrack
it.
it.
There is. I think it's Jan, Feb, is it? Yeah, Jan, Feb is
Early-
around the time.
Late Jan, early Feb. And so they came out with a bunch of ads, just still images of these women who have just given birth to their children, and they're showing that they're eating the burger while having their babies with them.
In the hospital
Yeah.
beds. Yeah.
And so it's gotten a mixed reaction. Some of it is good, some of it is bad. Do you like it? Do you hate it? How do you feel about it as a woman who has given birth? Have you?
No, I have not given birth.
Neither. That's crazy.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was genius. And after 9 months
Yeah.
of carrying a baby,
Yeah.
the least that women deserve is a meal they want to have.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the other side of it is. What people have
I
a
think
problem
the main pushback was that you can't use they're displaying a image of a person in a very super high emotional state, and you don't. It's kind of icky to use that to market a
with.
product.
Icky?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't think it's icky.
No,
No.
you don't think they're taking advantage
So you
of
think a woman after she's just given birth?
No.
is
Whoa,
icky?
whoa. I don't mean like that. I mean they're using it. They're using that raw moment
Yeah.
to sell a product, and to people who have given birth, they're not rocking with that because it's damn, this is such a sacred moment. You shouldn't have to throw on a Whopper with it and be hey guys, we're with you guys,
But it's also kind of showing the other side of it.
which
Like-
is
They've gone through that hard process for so long,
Yep.
and all they want is a treat at the end of that,
yeah,
which is a burger.
yeah,
And that's so small, but the significance it can hold to a mother,
yeah,
a
yeah.
burger.
I think the other main pushback was promoting not healthy food because obviously
Yeah.
you're meant to eat healthy food, I guess, when you're pregnant.
Yeah, I totally understand that, like, you shouldn't have ultra processed foods or something when you're breastfeeding and stuff. But if it's one Whopper after you've just given birth, I'm sure it's totally fine.
I'm sure your body won't fucking shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the interesting thing with them is that I would take the side of being anti this ad, but they did come out with a hotline about like, what was it?
They actually gave free burgers out to mothers on that day, I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah, they when with the campaign rollout, they added a hotline, and then you could call the hotline 24/7, and you could have burgers delivered to these hospitals. Yeah, that's kind of like a cool way to wrap it up.
Like they followed through on their word, and they actually did something. So I don't think it was just like a PR stunt.
No, I mean, I think it is a little bit, but I think they did it in a way where like you can't really like be mad at them too much.
But they also really thought about it because they did it on the day where the most babies are born. As well. Yeah.
I think it's just it just goes to show that they haven't just like ridden, what's the word? Ridden like the emotional wave of it. They actually like, because like it's one thing if you like take photos of like pregnant women who just gave birth and like they're eating Burger King and hey, this is our product, but it's another one like you're actually following through, you're on your word, and you'd be like, oh no, we're really real about this, and like every pregnant woman that's just given birth, we got you free Whoppers, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. What a day to be a pregnant woman in a hospital.
Yeah, a Whopper. That's all they need.
That's probably the last thing you're thinking about, no? You think about, oh, does my kid have 10 fingers and 10 toes?
I mean, that's done. You're holding the baby. Yeah. You probably just want some kind of food. Like, it's almost like comfort.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like a prize at the end. Okay, don't.
So you're saying...
No, I'm saying, like, that's the thing. It's something so small, but to the mother of the baby, it can feel so big and significant. Yeah. Because in that moment, you're so emotional. Yeah. And you've just done one of the greatest things on earth. Yeah. And so, yeah, you deserve a Whopper.
So if you're I don't know. I think the other, like the one last pushback I have is like the sensitivity of showing people giving birth is that it doesn't go right all the time. Yeah. So there's that kind of like a little bit of like, I don't know if like this is the best thing to like show and be like yes, most of the time it's like a success. Yeah. But so many times it's like that photo is like a reminder that, oh, my child passed away, or like something went wrong. So like using that picture to paint like buy Burger King is kind of like.
But won't you get that with like a lot of ads? You'll be like, oh well, they're showing this, but there's other people out there that don't have this.
Like what? Do you have an example?
I don't know, like
car crashes.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Or like someone, like riding a bike and you can't ride a bike or something. Yeah. Like there'll always be a topic where
you feel like excluded. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. Yeah. I would be pushing back, but one, I'm not a pregnant woman that just gave birth, so I'm like, I can't really like.
If I don't know what it's like. If you're not a woman, can you really speak on this? Not sure.
Yeah, if you have a podcast mic, you can definitely speak on anything. But I think the main thing is that I'm sure they ran it by a bunch of women or like a bunch of pregnant women before they went live with it. I'd hope so anyway. Yeah. And the hotline is a cool idea.
Yeah, the hotline is a really cool idea.
I don't know if it's like gonna be top of mind when you've just given birth, but hey, man.
I think it is.
You? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be you in 5 years. Yeah. Just fucking, no.
I mean, hopefully.
Guess we'll never know. All right. Next up, Pro. I wanted to go to the cinema last night, but I did not end up going to the cinema. I wanted to watch Joker too, and the only.
Also, it's so expensive to go to the cinema.
No, how much?
Like over $20 for a ticket.
I paid $12.
With what?
My card? What do you mean?
But $12 where?
At my local
my card, cinema. What do you mean? What?
At my local cinema.
Yeah, what's your local?
I'm not gonna bait out my whole address, bro. Though. But yeah, no, I think I pay like $13.50.
Okay, that's good. Also, AA. If you guys have an AA membership, you can get a discount with Event Cinemas tickets.
Wow.
But
Plug.
yeah.
Not sponsored, guys. Not sponsored.
But there used to be this thing called Sign Buzz, and you could get movie tickets for $10.
Really?
Yeah.
I think my local cinema had a thing where it was like National Cinema Day, and for like one entire weekend, they sold every ticket for $5.
Yeah.
I like the cinema. I up until like a couple months ago, I used to go to the cinema like every 2 weeks, damn near. Like
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
obsessed. Like I don't mind watching the movie, like
Yeah.
whatever movie it is. I
Yeah.
literally walk in and be like,
Yeah.
what's on show? I'll go there. Just like on some by myself shit. Just like I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah, kind of loser, but it's cool. So It Ends With Us is a movie that
It
came out.
is.
Is it? Did it ever come out on? No, it did. It could go out in cinemas, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it did.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah. in
Now
cinemas.
you told me that you watched it. So how do you feel about it?
haven't watched it, guys.
No. Okay. But so it features Blake Lively,
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds' wife.
Yes, Ryan. Well, yeah. Ryan.
No, keep going. Come on.
Ryan Reynolds' wife. Yes.
And
Who is Blake Lively's husband?
yeah. No, it doesn't work like that.
Yes, it
No, it
does.
doesn't.
Blake Lively's
She takes-
husband.
Why doesn't he? Why has she not taken his last name? Why isn't it Blake Reynolds?
Because she didn't want to.
Damn, bad day for men. So they came out with a movie. It's called It Ends With Us, and it's based on like a novel or a book.
Yeah.
Pretty sure my sister had it at one point, I think,
Colleen
or like she
Hoover.
gifted for somebody. Colleen Hoover,
Yeah.
and obviously the book is titled It Ends With Us as
Yeah.
well. Shocker. The movie / the book dives into like heavy themes of like domestic violence and like toxic relationships. And throughout the whole like marketing rollout, Blake Lively was promoting it as something that it was not. She was kind of promoting it as like a
That definitely went viral on TikTok.
yeah.
It was like her.
It was a big thing.
Yeah, talking about like her hair care brand. Or
Yeah.
I think this like new drink that's coming out too.
Yeah.
And it was like, come bring your friends and wear your florals. Like
Yeah.
it was very like lighthearted, like
Yeah.
girly
Yeah.
type of thing.
And then you go into the cinema and you see something that you
That's
never expected.
very different.
And it just goes to show, like, bro, if you're promoting something, make sure like everybody's on the same page doing it.
Because Justin,
Yeah,
he was on a totally different page.
yeah.
Like-
Who's Justin?
The actor in the movie.
Yeah. And how did he promote it any differently? Was it kind of the same? Was he also promoting it in like a lighthearted manner?
No, he was like promoting it like I don't know.
How? Like kind of what it was. He was kind of selling it as it was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's like a it's a weird thing where it's like I remember back when 13 Reasons Why came out and people were like obviously whenever a show comes out people have to market it, roll it out, blah blah blah. And it's like a very fine line of like teetering between like trying to sell a product or like trying to sell a movie, blah blah blah, but making sure you're like morally correct because you never want to sensationalize what's going
Yeah.
on in the movie or conceal it by being like, nah, it's not even that deep, no, it's not crazy. Then you watch it and it's like the rug's pulled underneath your feet.
But do you think that could have been like one of their tactics? Like
Yeah,
they tell Blake to act in a certain way so it would bring more people in.
because it did work.
Yeah.
They smashed the box office. They got what I
Yeah.
think over 100 million.
So was it a tactic or did she genuinely just want to promote her hair care brand? But then I guess people would argue then that's not morally right either.
No.
Yeah.
I want to say it was calculated. I just feel like
Yeah.
at that level of like fame, power, and money, like these fuck ups don't really make it out like that. Like everything has to be premeditated. There's
Yeah.
like teams on teams on teams
Yeah,
of PR
exactly.
that they're
And
like,
it's Blake Lively. Like,
yeah.
she's not
Her-
some small actress.
yeah, her and Ryan Reynolds are like so good at like marketing stuff.
Yeah, they're
Like-
so good. They give like perfect couple vibes.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
They're just like funny and
Yeah,
they're always
yeah.
bantering with
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah. And I think the other thing is that I mean, I hate it, and it's true, but I hate it. Is that all press is good press? Like all, what's the saying? All, what's the word?
All,
All,
all.
all, do re mi fa.
Oh, what?
Like, I guess I mean it's kind of all press is good press. Like
Oh, yeah.
if people are talking about you, it's good. It's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you don't want people to have is indifference.
Yeah.
Like the reason that people are like so pressed about this is because they either hated it or loved it. And if you're somewhere in the middle, then you don't really give a
Yeah.
fuck.
There's a large audience now who are probably Blake Lively fans that have definitely cancelled her.
Yeah.
Because a lot of other things surfaced
Yeah.
after this came out that
Yeah.
like she was mean to like reporters and stuff. So she probably has lost a little bit of her audience, but again, it's probably blown over. Like
Yeah.
if a Blake Lively movie comes out tomorrow, everyone will be
Yeah.
there to watch it
Yeah.
anyway.
No, she still has like too much credit in the bank.
Yeah.
But the one thing that like I kind of like see, I'm like kind of empathetic with her about is that like how does one market stuff like domestic violence or like all these like
Yeah.
abhorrent
It's
themes?
hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Because again, like it's one thing where you say where you like sensationalize it and then that looks bad.
Yeah.
But
But
then
then
it's another-
people are also saying like she also has so many people around her that
She
And-
known better.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she can talk and she's that type of person to speak on those topics because I'm pretty sure she's done a speech on like she started a charity for like child abuse
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
So she does know how to talk on heavy topics.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of weird that she came into this one and kind of
Yeah.
put it to the side a bit.
Yeah.
But there also are clips of her talking about it.
Yeah. But obviously
Which
those
haven't
never
been
make it. Yeah, of
shown.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's
yeah.
like saying how she like empathizes with them and
Yeah.
hopes they take away.
But that's just not going to
Stuff
make it to
from
the
the
headlines,
movie, yeah.
unfortunately. That's the way the word works.
Yeah.
All right. I just really want to cover this real quick. Have you heard of Mr. Prada 777 on TikTok?
No,
All
I
right.
have not.
So he's a TikToker that blew up in the last like 2-3 years. And the only reason he blew up was because people called him out because he was like copying people's TikToks to a T.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I want to show you what he looks like just so.
A lot of that is coming out though. Like a lot of girls as well saying, "Can you see this girl
Yeah.
literally copied my captions word for word, my whole script word for word
It's this guy.
when I'm supposed to be."
No, just look at the face. Don't worry about the text.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Is that him?
yeah.
Ah.
Over the last 2-3 years, he blew up like crazy. And it's only just because, like, he's copying people's TikToks to a T.
Like to a T.
Like, perfectly. Like,
Because it's
everything's
okay if
perfect.
you take ideas.
Yeah.
And stuff, but like you're
Yeah.
saying to a T.
Yeah. But that's just the surface. So, over the last year, he's been going, like, a little crazy on the internet. Like, he didn't look like that. He used to have, like, dreads and stuff, and now he's
Yeah.
shaved his head.
Yeah.
And, like, he doesn't actually, like, shave his head. He shaves, like, patches of his head. Like, he shaves his eyebrows. He goes on live, like, on TikTok Live, and he says, like, wild shit, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And he stopped posting on TikTok for, like, a couple months. And it just came out in the news that he was on the run because he killed his own therapist. Bro,
Oh my gosh.
there was photos of him running away and driving the therapist's car. And I think he just got arrested like last night, which is fucking insane.
That's insane.
Imagine that is the last thing you see before you die. I'd be so scared, bro.
That's so scary.
It's so, yeah. A lot of
Some people are just so psycho.
Yeah. I feel bad for the therapist, obviously, because, like, why are you laughing, bro?
No, obviously
Yeah.
you feel
Do you not?
bad. Yes.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and,
But it's like we're saying feel bad as if he or she. Was
What?
it she?
I think it's a guy.
Oh, if he is alive.
Yeah. No, he
That's
got-
really sad.
Yeah, he got killed.
Like someone doing stuff for other people and
Yeah.
giving back
Yeah.
and then that happening.
Yeah. But also, I feel like sometimes, hot take, I feel like sometimes as a therapist, you can maybe, like, pick who you're working with.
No, you can't.
See, and that's what happened.
No, but why do people go to therapists?
to get help.
Yeah.
Yes, but I feel
And
like
what
as
time?
the therapist, you can have some sort of like leeway, or people just in the medical field in general. I feel like
But then people will argue that everyone deserves, like, to be heard.
yeah,
at
I'm sure they'll
least.
get someone,
Yeah.
just not that guy. Like maybe he had like
So it's up to
like an
someone
instinct or
else.
something. Yeah, or no, maybe like he can like double and pass to the next person. Guys, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning into the YAP Podcast.
Thank you.
Jade, do you have any final words? Where can they find
If
you?
you
Plug
guys
your
want to
stuff.
see me again.
Yeah.
Oh, also follow the YAP X account, please. At your ATTN, please, _.
How many
On
followers-
X.
How many followers do we have right now?
Twitter. We have 12 followers.
Okay,
and when I
okay.
started, we had 5. So I doubled it in 8
And
weeks.
some more. Yeah.
And some more.
Yeah.
So please, guys.
Yeah.
It's literally like our YAP newsletter.
Yes.
So if you like the YAP newsletter, you'll love our X account.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to see me here again, comment Team Jade. And hi, Stan. Nice to meet you. I'm so sorry for walking past you.
It's fine. I'm sure he'll get over it.
Yeah.
See you next week.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.